Daily, as you run your business, you have to improvise, adapt, and overcome whatever gets in your way of being a professional service contractor, getting the job done, and getting it done well. It's inevitable that things will go astray for you. That's all there is to it. In service contracting, there's generally not a set blueprint of how to proceed with a repair, because you never know when you arrive for the repair or the service call the full extent of the job. There's just tons of variables, and you have to develop the attitude that no matter what you find there, you will improvise, adapt, and overcome. As things go wrong, the wrong way for you, just bring it back the right way. You make whatever is trying to ruin your day go away. And here's some examples of some common day crushers. So let's say, for example, you have a flat tire on the way to a service call. Well, what do? Well, the first thing is to call your client and let her know what just happened and the amount of time it'll put you behind. Of course, change the tire, be on your way. Now, do you think that will affect you being on time for your other service calls today? Well, more than likely it will. Call those clients and let them know it is possible that you will be late. It lets them plan their time. It's just a common courtesy. You'll save the full day of time stress on you also. So improvise, adapt, and overcome. Another example, on a service call on a different day, you get your clients home and no one answers. Did your client forget you were coming? Did you get all the way to their home and can't get in? That does happen. Call the client on their cell phone and decide if you can wait or not. Maybe you can go get your oil change and come back. Maybe you run another service call. Maybe not, but try to use the time wisely. Things do happen. Improvise, adapt, and overcome. Next, you quoted a job that required opening up a wall. When you got the sheetrock off, you discover it's going to be a whole different job than you intended. Immediately consult with the client and discuss the new approach and different cost if there will be a difference, and there probably will be. Don't be afraid of it or create stress over it. Things happen. You don't have x-ray vision to see inside of a wall. Improvise, adapt, and overcome. Another example, you're working for a client on a pre-quoted, multifaceted job, say like a handyman would do. You're doing X number of repairs for X number of dollars. You're almost done, and your head's already in the next job and how you need to get out of this one and on to the next service call. And she says, while you're here, can you do this or that? And that happens all the time. Just be glad in it, not stressed in it. She's giving you more work that you can charge for. Now, if it's simple or quick, I may not charge for it, but normally I would just add it to the bill. Tell her you'd be glad to do that for her. Decide if you have time today, and if not, schedule it for another day. Improvise, adapt, and overcome. Now, sometimes, in another example, sometimes you just plain old need to be in two places at the same time. It happens. And since that's impossible, what do? Does it have to be you, or can you get the same result if another person takes one of the tasks? Let's say one call is delivery of materials. Call a material supplier, see if it can be delivered. Now, in bigger towns, you might be able to have Uber or Lyft deliver them. And keep in mind, there's also roadie.com for things that need a truck to deliver. Also, keep in mind that taxi drivers don't care if they have a butt in the seat or a box in the seat. It just all pays the same. Keep them in mind for light deliveries. Okay, so say both tasks need you to handle them. What do? All right, call one client and let them know your predicament. See if one has some flexibility. If not, you've done everything you can do to remedy the situation. Do a mea culpa to one or the other and make different arrangement. This just happens sometimes. Look back on what put you in this position and try not to let it happen again. Don't create stress over it, but do learn from the experience. If you're constantly having time issues like being late, not finishing jobs on time, or having to work too many hours, you need to assess your time management skills. What's causing the issues? Is it too much distance between jobs? Or maybe clients are talking to you too much to get your work done. Maybe you're talking too much to get your work done. Are you going out to lunch every day instead of bringing it? The travel time and time for you to wait on the food to get it cooked and then eat it will easily burn an hour and a half in the middle of your day. Improvise, adapt, and overcome. Okay, next. you already have a solidly packed day and you have set your A-level subcontractor to do a job for you in another part of town. One of his kids get hurt and he needs to take him to the hospital and can't make it to the job today. The client on his job took the day off to let him in and doesn't want to hear that you guys can't make it. So what do? And you can't do it because you're packed today, and this client job your subcontractor partner is doing for you sends you tons of referrals and constantly brags about your service company. You don't want to let her down. Okay, this is the cure. By following my subcontractor interview process, you have options because you interview and vet A-level, B-level, and C-level subcontractors. Your B-level guy has been bugging you for more work, and this is his chance. Explain to him what has happened and ask him if there's any way he can help out. He'll most likely do anything he can to impress you to start getting your referrals. Now, your A-level sub did nothing wrong here and was just taking care of his family, so he stays an A-level sub. Now, this example should show you the importance of having Plan B, or in other words, your B and C level subcontractors. There's very little stress because you've not have just one but two backup plans. Now, for clarity, if your A-level subcontractor suddenly has too many excuses and starts to falter, your B-level sub has the opportunity to become an A-level subcontractor. C-level moves to B-level, and you start interviewing a new C-level. Improvise, adapt, and overcome. Too many times in the contracting business, there's not enough emphasis on time management. It's the biggest complaint about contractors and their service. Don't let this be your problem. You have to become an expert on time management. Be realistic of repair and travel times. Sure, Murphy's Law will get you. That's just the way it is. It happens to everybody. But if you're carefully planning your time and learning from times when things didn't go so well for you, you'll become a time management expert. Well, that's it. Thanks for watching today. Please like the video and subscribe so that you won't miss any of the helpful videos that I put out. Ring the bell will notify you of new content as soon as it comes out. Please keep in mind, I'm glad to help you in any way I can. Take care.